Good morning, everyone. So I put in the comments, well, not in the comments, in the title, why can't I stop procrastinating? So I have been doing these videos, which is Beautiful Souls and Awakened Souls, for over a year. And in October, I think October the 17th or the 15th was my year. Now, October the 13th, I had my accident. Um, I'm okay, but I've had some trauma to my back, to my spine, and also to my thinking. And I am like a go getter, go do all the things. But I've noticed that in a month and a half, this is what it's been. I've been procrastinating to get back on here, but I've went back to my old patterns, like my old work patterns. I am used to always working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that's what we've always were taught as children. Get up and go to work, and that's how you'll make your living. And that hasn't been true for me. I have been in the past, doing my eBay, which I've doubled my eBay this month, which is amazing. But I've been home. I've got my house immaculate because I'm not just going to sit here and do anything. So I'm trying to transition to an online platform and stay online. But my old self keeps wanting to coming back in and do the little things. Even when the universe is sending me signs to not do that, to let it go, my old self keeps wanting to do it. So I'm like screaming inside, can I stop the self-sabotage? I've done my meditations, and from the accident, I have learned that I wasn't being aware. I wasn't being aware of what I was supposed to be doing. I'll literally go out and do a delivery for $10 when I could put more time into my online business and make way more than that. So because of the accident, I have had disconnection notices that I don't have my live streaming here anymore. I do, but it's got their logo instead of mine. And since I hadn't been on here for a while, every step I took, it was asking me for money, which is fine. I paid before hundreds of dollars, but because I'm not having any income right now, very, very little, I've had to let go of some stuff anyway. But here's the thing. I'm letting go of the right stuff. Most of the stuff I didn't need. And I'm trying to get into what's the best priority for me. What am I supposed to be doing? Why can't I stop self-sabotaging? Excuse me. See, my throat chakra's even stuck for me trying to speak this truth of mine. So in my meditation this morning, I said, I want to do my deliveries. And the answer was, this is your job. I am being guided to do full-time YouTube. And you know that if you do full-time YouTube, you might not get paid for a long time, and then do full-time eBay. This is your job first, and then you can go do that, which makes me income. So here's where we get the sabotage. Spirit, God is saying, I want you to do this for no money. And then these are your real jobs, the no money jobs. But then you go over here and you can do that later. And that's your 3D job or whatever. But we look at it like this. We have to go do the 3D job because it's making us $10. That's very, I can literally sit here and make hundreds of dollars on eBay, and I'll still go do the $10 job. It's a pattern. It's self-sabotaging. We need to take that time and that we're spending over there to make the $10 and bring it back to what we're actually supposed to be doing. And the more that I do these videos, the more that I do my eBay, the more that I do what Spirit wants me to do, I'm always taken care of financially. It's not always what I feel like. It's not me doing it, or it's somebody's coming in and helping, or I have a giant sale of $200 on eBay. I was like, wow. I mean, it's just, we can do the online business, but we think we can't. Even me, I've done eBay for 20 years and I have not took the leap to say, this is my full-time job, which I can do because I love that. I love shopping. I love doing eBay. And I love, another thing is, I love doing the videos. And the reason why I do, and I talk about my spiritual part of it, is because this spirituality has changed my life. And it can for anybody that listens to my videos. Anyone. I've changed so many people's lives, and not to say, oh, wow, I've changed people's lives. But the first life I changed was mine. And then I was like, I want to help people to do this because their life is so much easier, so much simpler, so much more at peace, no matter what happens. I walked away from this accident in peace. I surprised myself. I'm like a big panicker. Years ago, I was like, oh, I would just get a little cut and scream and, oh my God, be like a maniac. I literally just got my stuff together, got to the hospital, did all my stuff, came home, relaxed, and was like, I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking care of me. Self-love, self-care. Years ago, I would have just pushed on and just kept going and kept going and kept going. And this is where we get stuck. We think we're stuck. We're not ever stuck. I'm not stuck, but I want to procrastinate. I want to go back to the old things when I know that God, the universe, whoever your higher self is leading you to the best thing. I've literally had downloads saying, if you do this and pursue it, this will be financially stable for you. And I still keep going. I find myself still going back. I'm used to leaving the house. I'm used to going to do stuff. I'm used to, I'm used to this stuff. That's why we stay with the same men. We're used to what he's going to do. Even that is bad. Like, oh my God, he's an alcoholic, but I'm going to stay with him because at least I know what he's going to do. Because if I get a new boyfriend and then the new boyfriend's like, oh, I'm going to bring you flowers and do all this. You're like, what the hell do you want? See what I'm saying? We feel like there's some agenda going on behind it when there could be, but most of the time not. Usually when we're first getting to know each other, we do kind of have a mask. And then about 3 months, real shit happens. Now, after that 3 months, if the shit happens, then we need to leave. And we don't. I didn't. I stayed for 26 years trying to work it out because at that time I thought it was my fault. It's not. Well, I'm not going to say it's not. It was, because I kept allowing it to happen. But because I didn't know that I didn't love myself at the time, that I didn't care what he did to me. I just wanted him to love me. And all I wanted in the whole world is for him to love me. And when I left and I started loving myself, now I don't care if anybody loves me, but I'm going to take care of myself. It's so funny because like people say, well, you should just get back to doing this and get back to doing that. Well, I will when I'm feeling like it's right for me to do. I'm not going to push myself. That's self-love, you guys. But, I was surprised in myself that after a whole year of doing these videos, I have just like stopped. I don't care. I don't want to do them. And then spirit has been like on me, get back to it. Well, I have to do this. I have to do this. And spirit's like, no, I literally wake up in the middle of the night. It's like, do your video. So I decided today, I did not want to do this video, but I decided today, I'm going to do this no matter what. I'm going to do this if I like it or not. If I feel like doing it, I don't feel like doing it, but I'm doing it because somebody out here in this world is self-sabotaging. They're not doing the things that they know they're supposed to be doing. You might be called to be a writer. You might be called to be a basketball player. You might be called to help people, but we're not doing it because all we're looking at is our outside world. Because your inside world, when I sit in my meditation and I'm getting, you need to write a book or you need to get on make a class, or you need to do a video. My ears are like, ooh. I don't get that when I'm out here doing this stuff. When I'm quiet, I'm meditating, being quiet in my mind, breathing. That's when I get my messages. It's a still small voice. God, God's not going to talk to you while you're at Walmart. Hey, you need to be writing that book. No, he says, you know what you need to be doing. Now, are you going to take the steps to do it? And then that's when the sabotage. Well, who am I? I can't write a book. I can't do this. I'm not good enough. And that's your answer. You are good enough. You believe you're not. Hello, talking to myself. You believe you're not. That's what started these videos. I did not have confidence to get on and do videos. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do videos. My first time, I did 365 videos on Facebook, never stopped one day. I did it when I was sick. I did it when I felt like shit. I did it when I was on vacation. I did it. And I didn't do it for anything. I didn't get any money. I did it for the confidence of being on video. Now I can be on video. I can talk to you all day long. I don't need anybody to say anything. But understandably, I've been in the accident. I'm resting and getting all that stuff done. But still, I could have been doing a video. So it's just excuses that we have and we make for ourselves. Yes, it's just excuses. So, and I thought to myself this morning, I'm never going to feel like doing a video. I mean, sometimes I do, but what I'm saying is the last month, I've been like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Just go do it. You know how you're like, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work. But you get up and do it. It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. Get up and do the video. Get up and do your eBay. It's just I'm 55 years old. I'm used to getting up, clocking in, staying somewhere, somebody telling me what to do. Now I'm over here. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want to do it. And I'm like, hello? I feel like, is this real life? Is this guilt? I'm guilt. Should I not be able to do this? A part of me is like, no, I shouldn't. Who am I? Who am I to just stay home and do nothing? And not nothing, but you have to pursue your own dreams. And I did get that a lot. When I moved to Florida, so many people was like, who the hell are you to move to Florida? Or, well, I would never move to Florida. This was a good one. I'll never move to Florida because milk is like $4. Well, honey, I don't even drink milk. Haven't for years. But anyway, don't let your dreams die because of a frickin' gallon of milk. If you want to go to Florida, go to Florida. Now, Florida experience for me has been a loving one, caring one. I've got great friends down there. And then this last experience was like, I don't even care about Florida because I've been in 3 different hurricanes and it's like, they're following me. So I love that people live there and have the best time and all that stuff, but I might visit. I'm sure I will, but I don't think I want to live there. I just don't feel like I want to go through that trauma every single time. I literally came home and was shaking from being in fight or flight for so long because when we were driving home, there was no gas, no hotels. I had both my children with me and a grandchild. That's stress on somebody. That is physical and mental stress. I don't need that. So another self-love. You don't need that, then you don't do it. You don't do it. You say, no, I don't allow this. And the self-sabotage. Who am I? Who aren't you? Who aren't you not to give? So if this video just helps one person say, I'm that person. I self-sabotage all the time. And then I've helped that one person. And no, I didn't make any money. There was no money about it. It's being of service. I'm of service to help you. And I trust that the time I'm taking from whatever I'm supposed to, not whatever I'm supposed to be doing, because I'm supposed to be doing this, that I will be provided for. Because God says, you tell the people my message, you help me to serve the people, and I will take care of you. Now, we get in our own way and confused, and I have let go a lot of this, and I still have some of it, But a lot of people want to know, how is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? And I do too. Like I'll think of something. Well, how's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? How's it going to happen is not for you to know, and you're never going to know it. So you can ask a million times. You will not know. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. When I got up and went to work that day, I didn't know I was going to get in an accident. I didn't know that for the last month and a half, I would make $123 and that's it. That I wouldn't be able to pay my bills. That I didn't know any of this. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So here's the thing. If you let go of the control, because you don't know anyway, you don't know. You can't tell me what you're going to do tomorrow. You can write it down, but you don't know that that's what's going to happen. You don't know. Now, I'm not saying don't have goals, but, work on them a little bit every day. Don't make it your full-time thing, because you want to make balance. You want to have balance between work and play and fun and family. It has to be an even balance, and you'll know when it's unbalanced. And that's one of the things I'm practicing right now. Plus, going online full time, like that's weird to me. I have been online for eBay for 20 years, but to go jump full time and just be on a platform, YouTube, eBay, or whatever, is foreign to me, because I'm used to work hard for money, go somewhere and clock in. You see what I'm saying? And a majority of us are. They said like 8% of people are online. Well, you're talking about out of 100 people, only 8 people are online, and which looks like a lot because there's a lot of people out there doing online. But out of the whole world, out of 100 people, only 8 people are online doing online business. The rest of us are out here working the jobs. So I'm half on, half off. Like, and I need to make the leap and just trust that the universe will take care of me, because it always does. It always does. And, now I feel good about making this video, because not only am I clearing it up for everyone else, I always learn from myself. I downloading, because I don't have a script or anything. Like, this is my list to do today. But so I don't have any script. I just get on here and I start saying stuff. Excuse me. And then I'm like, oh, well, I need to know that. I need to hear this. Whatever you teach, you need to learn. Whatever you teach, you need to learn. So every person that gets on here and says something that's like a YouTube video, or, they've had to learn it. They've had to go through it. They're going through it right now. Majority of people that are teaching stuff like me, I'm going through the self-sabotage. Yes, I do know eBay, so I could teach eBay, but I'm just going through it right now. We're all going through whatever we're going through right now. And everybody has that spark in them that says, I want to do something bigger. And here's the thing. And I've made this about money too, so I'm just saying this. If you don't make it about money, the money will come. Literally, don't make it about money. Play the guitar because you love it. Play the game because you love it. Do the video because you love it. I love to do these because I love to help other people. Plus, I'm helping myself because I'm saying stuff I need to hear. I love doing my eBay because I buy stuff for literally $0.25 and sell it for $80. That amazes me. I hear that ching ching. I get excited. So that's what we're supposed to do. Things that make us excited, make us have joy. So can I stop the self-sabotage? I'm feeling really good about this video. So I think even that I didn't want to do it, I'm not even dressed to do. I'm just like, it's really early in the morning. I feel bummed out, but I'm actually feeling better. And here's the thing. Once we get past it and just do it, we always feel better. I don't want to go to the gym, but when you come out of the gym, you're like, oh my God, it feels so amazing. I don't want to do the video. Oh my God, that was the best video ever. That's how it happens. It doesn't happen by your plan, by your control. That's not the way. It just happens by, I believe, getting a download, God saying, do this, do that. I do it, and things just happen amazingly. And it's like God saying, here, I told you. And the more you follow it, the more wonderful things happen. Not just for me. I don't do these videos just for me. but that I'm learning stuff, I do them for other people too, because I know 100 million people out here are going through self-sabotage. Because if I'm going through it, somebody else is. It's a collective. If somebody's going through a bad relationship, there's groups for it. If somebody's an alcoholic, groups for it. Drug addict, groups for it. Other people are going through other things that other people are going through. That's why we're here. And we're here to serve and help each other. That's why we go in groups and say, well, I can help you, and this is my story, and maybe that story or this story will help other people. And that's what we're here to do. We're not really here to, I understand we have to pay our bills, but go out here and, just work and work and work for money. We're here to serve. Anything that I've ever done to serve the people has felt way better than any money I've ever made. Yes. I mean, I have literally helped people where I have cried and said, oh my God. And they have cried. They have literally cried and said, oh my God, thank you so much. And I was like blown away. Like, what did I do? Maybe they just needed somebody to talk to, encourage them to have somebody that just will listen. It's just amazing what people can do. And we don't even know we're doing it. This video could change somebody's life. I will probably never know, but I did my service. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're here to help others, love, find each other, find the love in ourselves. That's what I've had to do. And I've done it a lot, and I'm really good at it, but I'm still self-sabotaging because a lot of my life is easy right now and I don't have to do anything. But that doesn't mean I don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? That's self-sabotage. What have you learned? What have you learned from your accident? What have you learned from, I have learned so much from this accident. I did not know anything about any accidents or any lawyers or any insurance companies. I mean, the stuff I've learned could blow you away. And I probably can tell you make 10 videos about that. But we're always in a learning process, and we need to figure out what we're learning from it and go from there. All right, you guys, I am done with this tangent today. I will be back on. I'm not going to say when, just whenever I feel the need, but I need to get out of this self-sabotage and get back to serving the people and serving myself. It serves me too. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my channel, Beautiful Souls, and let me know in the comments if you're self-sabotaging or if you need to just talk. Let me know. I love you. Bye.